Hi guys, we all know that from the 4th of April 2024, the salary threshold for those looking for skilled worker visa in the UK would go up to 38,700 minimum. So if you're looking for a skilled worker visa in the UK, to even qualify at all, you need to be earning a minimum of £38,700 or the going rate at that time, whichever it is higher. So it depends on the particular occupation that you're looking to get a skilled worker visa. If the going rate at that time is higher than £38,700, they expect you to earn that high amount. But then there are some people that are exempted from earning as high as £38,700 if they're looking to remain in the UK on a skilled worker visa, or if they're looking to come into the UK on the skilled worker visa. These people are classified as new entrants. So on today's episode of Yettysplash, guys, we're going to be talking about the new entrants. Who are those that are classified as new entrants? What would make someone a new entrant into the labor market? We're going to be looking at the conditions and everything you need to know, how much a new entrant needs to earn to remain in the UK on a skilled worker visa. So if you're a new entrant into the labor market, how much do you need to earn? Do you need to earn up to 30,000? You don't need to earn up to 30,000, but how much exactly do you need to earn to remain or to get a skilled worker visa in the UK? That and many more is what we're going to be checking on today's episode of Yettysplash. So please do well to like, share and subscribe. Hi guys, if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Yeti, and on this channel I share information about relocating, thriving abroad. This is where you really want to be if you're either in the UK or you're aspiring to come to the UK or any other country. Okay, so if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch this video. Please do well to like, share and leave a comment. And if you're a new subscriber as well, thank you for joining the family. You will love it here. Okay, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that when I post any content, you get to see it first. So guys, who is classified as a new entrant? Let's take a look. I'm reading straight from gov.uk, and it states that a new entrant means a new entrant to the labor market. In other words, someone who is near the start of their career, who meets certain criteria. It does not mean an applicant who is making their first skilled worker application or entering the UK for the first time. You can consider an applicant to be a new entrant if they meet any of the options in the table below. So what are the options? What are the options that will make you classify someone as a new entrant? Number 1, applicant is under 26 on the date of application. So if you're under 26 at the time you're making your application, you're a new entrant. Number 2, applicant is sponsored for a postdoctoral position in one of the following occupations. So if you're sponsored in any of these listed occupations, chemical sciences and so on, then you're classified as a new entrant. Okay. Number 3, applicant is working towards a recognized professional qualification in a UK regulated profession. So if you're working towards a qualification, maybe you want to get your ICANN, whatever it is, you're classified as a new entrant. Number 4, applicant is working towards full registration or chartered status with the relevant professional body for the job they are sponsored for. That also will make you a new entrant. Number 5, you're switching from a tier 1, that is graduate entrepreneur visa. That will make you a new entrant. If you're switching from a tier 1 visa to this skilled worker visa, which is tier 2, then you're a new entrant. Okay, the other one is the 6th condition will be, mind you, is either of these. Okay, you don't have to meet all conditions. It's one of the following. Number 6, applicant's most recent permission other than a visitor was under tier 4 general or the student route. So if you're a student in the UK, then you're classified as a new entrant. But it says that the permission must either be current or have expired less than 2 years before the date of the application. So it's not like you've been a student for the past 10 years, you're now using that to come as a new entrant. Even if you're not working, it doesn't matter. Your permission must have expired less than 2 years before the date you're making this application as a new entrant. Okay, and it is in that permission or previous permission, the applicant must have been sponsored to study one of the following courses: either a UK bachelor's degree, UK master's degree, UK PhD or other doctoral qualification, a postgraduate certification in education, a professional graduate diploma of education. So these courses are the ones that classify you as a new entrant. So not because you studied bachelor's degree in France or elsewhere, it has to be a UK bachelor's degree. Okay, the applicant must have completed or be applying no more than 3 months before they are expected to complete the course. And an exception applies to PhD and other doctoral qualification, where the applicant must have completed at least 12 months study in the UK towards the qualification. Okay, so that's one. Another condition that classify you as a new entrant will be applicant's most recent permission other than a visitor was under the graduate route. So not just students only. If you're on a post-study work visa, which is also known as a graduate route, you can classify as a new entrant, but your permission must either be current or have expired less than 2 years before the date of your application as well. Okay, however, there is a caveat. There's like a restriction to the new entrant route, which is called the 4-year limit, the 4-year time limit. So what does this mean? Applicants can be new entrants for a maximum of 4 years. So the 4 years includes the time spent in any tier 2 route, the graduate route, or as a skilled worker, whether or not that permission was for a continuous period. So you can only be classified as a new entrant for the maximum period of 4 years, and they will count the time spent on any other route. So if you have been working on a post-study work visa and you spent 2 years, your 4-year limit start counting from then as well. So you classify as a new entrant from the moment you start your post-study work visa, okay, after you finish your school. So an applicant cannot be considered as a new entrant for only part of the time they were applying for. If the applicant is applying for more than 4 years, or if granting the application will mean they will have more than 4 years permission in total, whether continuous or not, as a tier 2 migrant and or a skilled worker, they cannot score trade points as a new entrant. They will need to score trade points in another way. I don't know if you get this. So you must not grant them a shorter permission that they are being sponsored for, so that they will meet the new entrant requirement. So what they are saying is that you cannot be considered a new entrant for just part of the time you're applying for. Like, if you have already spent your 2 years and you need a visa for 4 years, okay, you have to go and look for more points to score your trade points, because you will be classified as a new. They can't issue you just 2 years new entrant visa. You must use all that 4 years that you actually need, unless you just need that 2 years visa. Okay, but the applicant has time left under the 4-year time limit where they could qualify as a new entrant. You should discuss this case with the manager to decide whether to contact the sponsor and give them the opportunity to revise the date of their certificate of sponsorship to allow the applicant to qualify as a new entrant. So if your sponsorship is for 4 years or 5 years and you're applying for a new entrant, and then they see that you've already spent 2 years on your post-study work visa and you have 2 years left, they can speak to your manager and say, do you want to reduce their sponsorship to 2 years first, because they will not give you a skilled worker visa based on the new entrant for more than the years that you actually need. That's just a simple explanation. So yes, that's all you need to know about new entrants, the conditions, and those that will qualify for the new entrant position. So now the next question is, how much are you supposed to earn if you're a new entrant into the labor market, if you want to be sponsored on a skilled worker visa? So the UK government has recently published a statement of changes in immigration rules, and this statement of changes is about 292 pages long, okay, and this was updated 14th of March 2024, so it's a recent document. So guys, let's go straight to page 61 of this document, which has to do with changes to appendix skilled worker right. There are some changes to the skilled worker route which also affects new entrants. Okay, so if you go straight to the table that we can find at page 65, if you go to page 66, you're going to see box E. Box E deals specifically with applicants that are classified as new entrants. So it says that the applicant is a new entrant at the start of their career, and their salary equals or exceed both 30,960 pounds per year and 70% of the going rate for the SOC 2020 occupation code. Okay, what they are saying is that for you to be sponsored in the UK as a new entrant, you need to either earn 30,960 pounds. So they've reduced it from the 38,700. That's the exception for those that are classified as new entrant. Now they need to earn at least a minimum of 30,960 pounds or 70% of the going rates for the SOC 2020 occupation code. We all know that SOC code used to be SOC 2010, but it has now been revised to SOC 2020 occupation code now. So whatever the going rate is, it is either you earn 30,960 or the going rate, or 70% of that going rate, whichever is higher. So that is what they are going to use to calculate what you need to earn before you qualified for a skilled worker visa as a new entrant. So now let's go to page 80 of this document for an example. So if you go there, let's look at chief executive officers and senior officers. That's SOC 20 code 1111. So if you get a job as a chief executive and senior officer, right, if you want to be sponsored on a skilled worker visa, the going rate is 84,100, meaning that it's not 38,700 that you have to earn. No. If you're looking for position as a CEO or any of all these top positions, you must be earning nothing less than 84,100 before you're sponsored. But if you're now a new entrant, all you need to earn is what is the 70%, of that going rate, and that 70% of that going rate is what 58,890 pounds. Okay, let me look for a more relatable example. Let's say, for example, you're applying to become a travel agency. So let's go to page 83 now. It says travel agency managers and proprietor. Okay, the going rate for that job is 32,500. If you're applying as a new entrant, if you check the fourth column, which I don't know if it's the fourth or fifth, but the one that has 70% of going rate, that is option E, you're to earn 30,960 pounds if you want to be sponsored as a travel agency manager and proprietor. So you will now compare this 30,960 pounds to the rates, which is going to be the 70% of this occupation if you're applying for a job as a travel agency manager and proprietor. So you see that this rate is at par with the actual 30,960 pounds that is the minimum you have to earn as a new entrant. So if we now take it further, let's look at page 82, which is senior officers in fire, ambulance, prison and related services. So if you're applying for any job in this occupation, the going rate is 59,900 to be employed as a skilled worker visa in this occupation if you're applying for this job. But if you're applying as a new entrant, all you need to earn is 70% of the going rate, meaning if you check option D, I'm looking at page 82 of this document, option E says that, which is the 70%, option E, which is the 70% of the going rate, you are just supposed to earn 41,930 pounds. So I don't know if this clarifies it. So whatever job you're looking for now, if you're a new entrant in the UK, you need to go through this document and check your SOC code and check the 70% of that going rate. That is what you need to earn. Not that you need to earn 30,960 pounds. No, you have to earn 70% of the going rate, whichever is higher. So if it is if the 70% is higher than 30,960 pounds, then that is what you need to earn. I hope this video has been able to clarify everything you need to know about the new entrant rate. Okay, if you have more questions, please put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. And stay blessed. Bye, guys.